What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're going to be going ahead and starting off with some Pirate Rumble. Now, Pirate Rumble is actually actually we got some defense. Pirate Rumble is very good today because it is the beginning of the championship. Now, if you were actually in Block A, B, and C, which everyone was, of course, but if you ranked in the top 5,000 of Block A, B, or C, not all of them, but just in one of those three blocks, if you ranked in the top 5,000, you're going to be in the championship. Otherwise, you're going to be in exhibition matches. Now, the difference between those two is the rewards are slightly different, and you can actually go ahead and check the rewards here to see, where you'll be placed. But the main thing here is if you are playing a Pirate Rumble in the championship, for exhibition it doesn't matter that much, but for championship you want to be in the top 1,000, and the reason for it is because by reaching the top 1,000, it enables you to level up your what do you call it? The facilities, the Gather Island totems and facilities. Now, I'll be making a separate video about the facilities because I haven't done that on the channel yet, but I know a lot of people are asking about, which one should I level up, which one is the best to go for. I'll be making a separate video about this, so look forward to that within the coming days, because I know that, post this championship, people are going to be able to level up their facilities a lot higher. So anyways, in today's video, I'm just going to be using my personal team that I've been using. I streamed a little bit earlier today where I went ahead and used this team essentially throughout the whole run when I was streaming to play some Pirate Rumble. Now, actually, I didn't even check where am I currently ranked. 163. That's pretty good, actually. So as I said, we want to rank in the top 1,000. That's our main goal here. I'm going to be using a gem, and we're just going to do some matches and see how we go. So once we find a match, we'll be back and we'll get to playing. Alright, so first match is going to be rank 16 against Lostbunny. Now, I actually played against this same team a little earlier today, so I would think that, earlier today I did get the W against this guy, so I'd think that, potentially we could go ahead and get another W. So let's jump into it. It's going to be somewhat of a mirror match against, the Int team, and by far and away, the Int team is the best team right now on Pirate Rumble. And another thing that kind of solidifies that, or currently right now anyway, in this specific championship, is the fact that the rules that are set in the championship is that I think Int characters get increased attack, defense, and recovery, something like that. They get buffed stats. So if you are having the Int team, it is definitely the best team to run throughout this championship. And you never know. Next month it might be a little bit different, but just putting it out there that Int team's going to be very, very scary in the championship this time around. Now, the one thing that is kind of really scary in the Int mirror match is, timeouts, because the Int teams have a lot of HP, they have a lot of defense as well, and they don't really do, crazy amounts of damage unless if you've got characters like Jozu or Katakuri, like I do on my team, because they do a pretty serious fixed damage, which kind of just bypasses the HP and defense, which helps out a lot, right? So it's really scary, going up against a mirror match here. You can already see, we're already 67 counts, and not much has really happened here. The big things here are when Jozu and Katakuri get their hits off, because the fixed damage is going to be so nice. Once we KO the NL, it's going to make it a little bit easier breaking through, because NL's passive is absolutely insane, giving, I think it's defense, guard chance, and something else. He's insane. So Jozu and Katakuri doing pretty good damage against the enemy, though the enemy's Katakuri and Jozu are about to hit us, so as long as we tank them, which it looks like we're going to be able to do that quite well. But another thing as well is that Katakuri, when he launches his special, he debuffs Powerhouse, Free Spirit, and I think I can't remember the other class, but he debuffs definitely Free Spirit and Powerhouse, which I think Jozu and Blackbeard both are on my team, so it's kind of annoying about that. And you can see that even though Blackbeard is able to launch his special, my Blackbeard is actually relatively high in terms of level up. You can see that, it doesn't really do much damage, and that's, that's what happens when you're up against a high defense team. But currently 45 counter right now. Our specials are nearly going to be back up again, and I believe, once we get our specials to launch again, we'll be in pretty good stead. We actually did knock out the enemy Katakuri, so at this point, there's no way that we will die. It's just a matter of, are we going to be able to kill them before the timer runs out? There's still 30 odd seconds left, so yeah, this match is pretty much over at this point, which is good. So yeah, it's relatively scary because you got to make sure you KO the enemy before the timer reaches 0. Otherwise, you're going to be in a little bit of strife. Blackbeard coming through there, so the enemies are on really low HP. So that's nice. And remember that when you are challenging people in Pirate Rumble, you want to make sure that you are challenging a team that gives you a lot of points to make sure that each stamina that you spend on Pirate Rumble gives you the most amount of points possible, or a decent amount of points, right? You don't want to just be challenging the easy teams to give you no points, because it basically is a wasted piece of stamina there. So anyways, Lostbunny, thank you so much for the ranks and the tickets. Let's move on to match number 2. Okay, so our next challenger is going to be Darknorris. I did have a look at a couple of his characters on his team, and a lot of them are not, like, super leveled up. The only real leveled up character is Carrot on his team. I actually didn't check Bullet. What's Bullet look like? I mean, Bullet, I'm not really yeah, he's not even leveled up either. So, you know, look, this looks to be a 27-point victory. The only real problem would be is that, you know, if Shirahoshi's able to launch her special multiple times, that's definitely going to be a big problem. If she launches her special once, yeah, that will kind of suck, but it won't be the end of the world here. So I can see, like, the main thing that I can see would be, it's trying to be a tanky team. There's a little bit of offense. I don't know if it's the best team in the world, but I guess we'll see how we perform here. We are just kind of hoping that, you know, Shirahoshi gets knocked out. You know, when Legend NL is kind of like a sleeper pick. I kind of like the usage of NL because the thing about him is that when he launches his special, he does like fixed damage, AoE, and he also reduces your defense. So he does a lot of bad things. The only real bad thing specifically about NL and why you wouldn't use him is because his CT is quite high. It's kind of interesting because he targets all enemies for fixed damage, and like V3 Katakuri also does that, as well as debuffs a lot of classes. But the thing about Katakuri is his CT is like way lower than NL, so like Katakuri is basically a better version of NL, I would say. But I think NL's fixed damage is a lot more. But either way, as you can see at this point, we are doing quite well. Only 30-second timer has gone down. He doesn't really have much defense at all. I mean, the only character with decent defense is going to be that Bullet. Everyone else should be able to get killed off relatively easily, actually. NL's going to get his special off. And almost KO'd the enemy NL, which is going to be huge. Actually, if we're able to knock out Carrot before she launched her special, I don't think, I didn't target her. That sucks. But we did knock out the enemy Eneru, so that's huge there. That's actually pretty good. His Carrot, did we actually knock out Carrot right there with the normal attack? I think we did. Pretty sure we did. Oh my god, dude, Katakuri did like over 2k with a normal attack. And we're only at level 1 attack for Katakuri as well. That's pretty absurd, dude. At this point, we pretty much can't lose. Yeah, Shirahoshi's going to be like the only one left. And plus, after we've got all of our specials to activate, yeah, that does suck that she does get a little bit of health back, but really not that much health back at all. You know, only 1500. So, yeah, that's nothing. So this is going to be like a win where we get 27 tickets. Well, I say it's going to be a win, but we haven't won yet. You know, you never know what could happen. But at this point here, I mean, like, it's annoying that Frankie just keeps staying alive, man. Shirahoshi's actually really close to death. I mean, they're all really close to death at this point. Just ensuring that, you know, Shirahoshi, she shouldn't be able to get some any more health back. Like, she shouldn't be able to launch her special anymore. Now she's gone. So now we've just got Frankie and we've got Douglas Bullet. So yeah, the in team, you can see how powerful the in team is. It is just melting through a lot of these teams here. We'll see if we can find a slasher team for the third match, and we'll see how it performs against that. But so far, looking pretty good. I mean, 30 seconds left. Yeah, that's what you'd expect from a Bullet team, because Bullet has a lot of HP. But yeah, there we go. Luckily, not too many other tanky units that were surrounding him that were really causing that many problems there. So there we go. Match 2 down. Let's go ahead and jump into the final match of the video. Alright, so here is our final battle of the video. Now, I did want to get a slasher team, however, this one popped up, and I know a lot of people are aiming to build a Free Spirit Crit team, and while it actually is a pretty good team, and a lot of people were saying in my chat today that they really enjoy using it, I'm going to show you why it might not be the best team currently in the game, but I'll just show you guys what's up. So, this crit team that I'm going up against, I did check it. Everyone's passive is maxed, except for Corazon. Now, this isn't, I would say, the most optimal team, because, I mean, I'm not really too sure what the most optimal Free Spirit Crit team is, but I know that a lot of people that do use the Free Spirit Crit team utilize Recruit Bello Betty, because her passive is insane, giving you lots of crit chance. So this team is still not bad though in terms of the characters they have available here, and essentially, if you guys don't know how this works, is they try and hit critical hits with their normal attacks, as you guys just saw there, and every time they hit a critical, they get increased attack, and just overall, when they launch their specials, they just do a lot of damage. That's their main goal. But the problem with that is that the Int team has so much health and so much defense that it really doesn't matter how far that they're stacking their attack, because once we start launching our specials, you see they don't have any defense, they don't have any HP, and it's just game over. So as much as this team is actually good, because the amount of damage that this team is actually outputting is good. I mean, if Sabu Koala gets a chance to attack, which it looks like they might, unless if Dofi gets the KO there. So we'll see. I think Dofi might get the KO. He definitely will. So, yeah, we're just going to melt through this team, which is pretty awesome. He didn't even have, you know, like the full squad of characters, unfortunately, but still, it just goes to show that, you know, the Free Spirit Crit team, I think is a lot of fun, and if I had enough scrolls, I would definitely build a team and make a video about it, but unfortunately, yeah, this is kind of like what we get. A lot of people using Marco and Ace. I'm not really a big fan of the character because they just reduce their own HP by such a huge margin, and you know they do a bit of damage and all that. But you know, honestly, I don't think they're all that. I don't think they're all that, but you know they're okay. It is what it is. And at this point, it's just game over. I mean, Coruscant is going to heal. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm not too sure. I didn't check Coruscant special, but I think it wasn't too high there. But you know, let's just get this KO. Let's get the KO. And there it is. Okay, so that's my team that I've been using for Pirate Rumble thus far in the championship era. Now, as things go on, you know, I might be changing the team, but, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So this is what I've been running through at the moment. 30 win streak right now, which is pretty hot. So, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, playing more Pirate Rumble because I'm having a lot of fun so far being in the championship and definitely aiming for the top 1,000 ranking would be awesome. So that is going to wrap up this video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.